Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. I'm proud to lead or co-lead this important legislation with my colleague, Congressman Nagoose. We've seen many examples of cyber attacks on the U.S. government that have revealed weaknesses in our IT systems. One of those weaknesses exists in the software products purchased by our federal agencies. These agencies' operations rely on global supply chains for goods and services, but this makes them increasingly vulnerable to threats from malicious criminal actors, foreign nations, and other adversaries. In the aftermath of such cyber attacks, these major cyber attacks we've seen, such as the one that targeted SolarWinds, the committee must pursue avenues to exercise robust oversight of agency supply chain security. HR 5962 aims to ensure the federal workforce understands supply chain risks and associated policies. The bill tasks the General Services Administration with developing a training program which will then be issued government-wide by the Office of Management and Budget. It will prepare federal personnel to identify and mitigate security risks throughout the acquisition lifecycle of products and services, including information and communications technology. This program should help our federal agencies avoid purchasing software products vulnerable to malware. The bill also requires GSA to coordinate with the existing Federal Acquisition Security Council, an interagency council established by the 2018 Secure Technology Act, to develop policies and procedures addressing federal supply chain security risks. Relatedly, HR 6497, the FSMA Modernization Act of 2022, which we also addressed previously in the committee today, recognizes the central role the Federal Acquisition Security Council and supply chain issues have in federal cybersecurity by extending the council's authorization through 2031. I'm a proud co-sponsor of Chairman Maloney and Ranking Member Comer's FSMA reform bill. Despite existing work to address federal supply chain risk management, there's currently no federal workforce training requirement to ensure these policies are properly and consistently implemented. The national security stakes are too high to leave such a strategic gap in our federal defenses, and HR 5962 addresses the security gap with education and training. I appreciate Congressman Nagoose's leadership on this issue, and I look forward to seeing the Supply Chain Security Training Act advance through Congress. I encourage my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to support this important bill, and I yield back.